The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, this is TVWAN News. I'm Jasmine Erojak.
And I'm Rex Litter.
In this edition, Legacy of Service in PNG, Papa Ground Annual Music Festival returns, and Rugby League season winds up. As Papua New Guinea commemorates its independence, St. John Ambulance PNG reflects on its intertwined history with the nation's journey to sovereignty. Established in 1957 when PNG was still a territory of Australia, St. John laid the groundwork for emergency medical services. Following independence in 1975, the importance of St. John's role was formally recognized by the government with the passing of the St. John Council Incorporation Act in 1976 under the leadership of late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare. This milestone marked the transformation of St. John into a statutory body, solidifying its place as a key player in the country's healthcare system as PNG charted its course as an independent nation. The Waterhouse Memorial Primary School in the Kombiu LLG of Rabaul District, East New Britain Province, is teaching students the true meaning of independence. The school not only observed its pre-independence celebrations today. Each class from grades 2 to 6 brought their contributions to support the construction of a new school hall.
Being self-reliant is the basis of independence. For this year's 49th pre-independence celebrations, the Waterhouse Memorial Primary School in the Kombiu LLG of Rabaul District, East New Britain Province, is hoping to instill the values of being independent in its 700 students from grades 2 to 6. The school started its program this morning with the grade 2s dancing to the gospel song Joy Overflow, then the grade 3s with their tambourine performance. Every class that participated had to give in its contributions as well. The school is located at the Gele resettlement area, where those affected by the 1994 twin volcanic eruptions were given small portions of land to settle. As is common with resettlement areas, law and order has been an ongoing issue. Matalau has been a hotspot for violent clashes that have resulted in casualties and properties destroyed over the years, with the most recent fight in 2023. This year, however, Matalau youths have heeded their elders' advice and stayed out of conflict. The teachers of Waterhouse Memorial Primary School are doing their best to encourage students to take ownership of their community and contribute to its growth, seeing that Rabaul District has barely progressed in the past decade. Kamila Guare, TV1 News, Rabaul.
Vanimo Town bus stop is getting a seal-over, a move by local authorities to enhance public infrastructure and improve the safety and functionality of the bus stop for the local community. The project is funded by the Vanimo local level government. Council representatives stated that the sealing is a part of a broader initiative to upgrade essential public spaces within the town. The project includes resurfacing, installation of new seating, and improved lighting to enhance the overall commuter experience. Additionally, new drainage systems will be put in place to manage rainwater and reduce flooding, a recurrent issue in the area. Local residents have expressed their support for the improvements, noting that the enhanced infrastructure will likely lead to a more organization and comfortable transit experience. Port Moresby will come alive this Saturday, the 14th of September, as the Papal Annual Music Festival returns for its third volume at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium. The festival celebrates Papua New Guinea's diverse musical heritage, blending traditional and contemporary styles and providing a platform for emerging artists.
The highly anticipated Papal Annual Music Festival returns to Port Moresby this Saturday, bringing together a fusion of local and international talent for a vibrant celebration of Papua New Guinea's rich musical heritage. Papal representative and MC for the main event, Jura Memafu, highlighted the festival's mission to bring together generations of PNG musicians, from legends like Sir George Telek to newcomers like Tonton.
Papal, this is volume number 3. We were the first live music act that came out after COVID hit the world. And Alibi, where we're having this press conference, was a big part of making that happen. So 2021 was volume 1, 2022 volume number 2 at the NFS. And this will be the third one, and it's going to be at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium on Saturday, September 14th, 2024. All right, now Papal is about bringing everyone together, the old and the young. It's a showcase where we get to celebrate Papua New Guinea's musical culture, and we have oldies and newbies, and that's been the trend for the last 3 occasions. For this year, it's got a bit of a different flavor with people like Ofo, and we've got 4 DJs for the first time we're hitting the stage. So volume 1 was just bringing everybody onto the same stage. Volume 2 had more contemporary music feel to it, so you had Sambra Akit and the 3rd generation of Sanguma who came out to as well. This year it's taking on a different vibe, and with Naked Koala coming on board like this has really lifted the standard.
The internationally acclaimed Norwegian band Naked Koala, best known for their hit song Right With Me, is in Port Moresby ready for their highly anticipated performance. Lead singer Kyrie expressed excitement about joining local talent on stage. The lead singer from Norway expressed that despite hearing negative information about PNG, he and his band have been pleasantly surprised after spending some time in the country and meeting people from different parts of PNG living in Port Moresby. They now have a more positive and welcoming impression of the people and the country and are thrilled to be here.
This is a great opportunity. I mean, we are just being a small part of a big movement, and I'm just incredibly fortunate to be able to come to PNG and to bring my one talks from Norway, because to be allowed to take part in building something and helping out. And I mean, I've been running around with you all over BOM, putting up posters and meeting people and media people and making new friends and new connections.
With a mix of local rhythms and international sounds, the Papal Annual Music Festival is set to be a vibrant celebration of PNG's unique musical and cultural heritage. Kawakiru Jr., TV1 News.
The security operation in Vanimo during Pope Francis's visit was hailed as a success by Assistant Commissioner of Police Border Command Pero Dranu. In a media statement, ACP Dranu detailed that over 200 security personnel were involved in the operation. This included police officers from West Sepik, soldiers from the 2nd Royal Pacific Islands Regiment, or 2RPIR, based at Moem Barracks, and additional support from the Mobile Squad Division, Traffic and Dog Unit Police, and the PNGDF Navy Barge Team. The operation began 5 days before the Pope's arrival. ACP Dranu credited the effective collaboration among security forces, including the RPNGC, CS, and 2RPIR under the leadership of the Deputy Director SSD and the officer commanding the forward operations based in Vanimo for successfully implement its security operation. The security operation will continue through the 49th Independence celebrations in West Sepik to maintain safety for all visitors and residents. Lieutenant Francis Vitata and ACP Dranu expressed their pride in the operations and success, thanked all personnel for their exceptional work during this significant event. You're watching TV1 News. ABG seeks Papal support and a company lends a helping hand. We'll have those stories and more when we return.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Laga, Bougainville.
Open nets.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Fine PNG made.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi trupla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Welcome back. The autonomous Bougainville government has officially sought the support of the Vatican in its bid for political independence from Papua New Guinea. A letter from the ABG President Ismail Toroama was presented by ABG Vice President Patrick Nisira to the Bishop of the Bougainville Catholic Diocese, Darius Kaluza, during the Pope's recent visit to Papua New Guinea. The letter detailed Bougainville's long-standing pursuit of self-determination, emphasizing the region's unique history, cultural heritage, and the overwhelming support for independence, demonstrated by the 2019 referendum when 97.7% of Bougainvilleans voted for independence. He noted that both the national and Bougainville governments are nearing the completion of consultation on the referendum results, with the goal of securing the endorsement of Papua New Guinea's parliament, highlighting that over 70% of Bougainville's population are Catholics. The letter emphasized the influence Pope Francis holds globally. Yesterday was an important day for the Papa Junior High and Primary School Library as it hosted a special event to mark the donation of the library by New Power Limited. The event was witnessed by members of the school, faculty, students, and community members.
New Power Limited has been actively involved in various community development projects, and the library project at Papa Village is a part of their broader community investment program, which aims to uplift communities impacted by their operations.
Papa Library is our third, New Power's third library. Papa will be building a two-story building, not two-story, but the ground and let's say one story. And will be fully stocked with primary school age books, and we'll have the solar system in place, we'll have water tanks, and we'll wash basins or wash program. will be part of that.
The focus of the library project is to provide educational resources to schools in the project area, with a special emphasis on lower grades. This includes the donation of library books and other educational materials to enrich learning opportunities for the students.
Today we did a groundbreaking ceremony for Papal Library. On behalf of our stakeholders, Santos and Kumul, our CEO and the management. So this is the third library. The first one was built at Kido, and then after Kido was Lele, and now it's Papal. So this library is going to be an ISET library, and we believe that it will have a big impact to the lives of the kids in the village.
Apart from the library project, the New Powers Community Investment Program also encompasses initiatives in women's training, agriculture, and donations of essential items such as medical equipment and water storage tanks.
Firstly, I would like to thank New Power for this infrastructure, a new library. The library is a very important, a very significant development in this school because we are looking to expand in the future, and we are thankful. We appreciate what New Power has done for us.
This joint ownership exemplifies a commitment to community investment and sustainable energy development. Carol Kidu Jr., TV1 News.
Best Gear Trading Limited is giving its best in donating much-needed food to charity groups and churches. This week, the company reached out to residents of Cheshire Special Services, Life PNG Care, and Laloki Psychiatric Hospital.
For the last 7 years or so, Best Gear Trading Limited has been donating food and other essential goods to people in need through charity groups, including church groups. On Tuesday, 10th September, the Managing Director, Thomas Yan, led a team to donate food to those who need it.
Thank you to Papa Kota. Thank you to Papa Thomas. Papa Kota, people are sending. To give me back.
Yen said it is God who compelled them to give to Cheshire Special Services, so he urged the children and other beneficiaries to thank God for these gifts. On behalf of the Cheshire Special Services, General Manager Benson Ahambu thanked Best Gear for the generous donation in the most difficult economic times to find a way to give this support. Social Programs Coordinator Shirley Tuvi also thanked Thomas Yen and Best Gear for the continuous support. This time, the donation of food items was given at a cost of 17,700 kina.
Our school enrollment for this year, we have about 150 students. We have 3 programs that run parallel to each other. We have the center-based now, we have our children here. We have a home-based program, and we also have school-based program.
She added that Best Gear Trading is one of their partners that gives them such big donations. Frida Kana, TV1 News.
Best Gear Trading also extended its independent generosity to Life PNG Care, presenting food hampers to this organization during the week. An emotional managing director of Best Gear Trading Limited, Chief Thomas Yan, was overwhelmed with emotions as he addressed the in-house children at the Life PNG Care on Tuesday, the 10th of September, during a handsome delivery of food to the childcare home. The director for the Life PNG Care, Colin Parker, expressed heartfelt appreciation to Best Gear on behalf of Life PNG Care, board and management.
These children can't give you anything. You know, even though government say, look at in Pigini Act, they are saying the street situation, kids in a street situation, they call them ward of the state. It's like state property. They spell it out in the law. But they are not actually implementing and impacting the children. And some of us, we are sacrificing and we are looking after these kids. And we do voluntarily. And for us to keep doing this work, we need continuous support and partnership. And Thomas is like a guardian angel. He's like a God-sent angel that always come to look after these children. That's why, to me, I'm proudly announcing that and making the statement that Thomas is not a business-minded. Thomas, I give you 5 on behalf of my kids and everyone. You are a philanthropy, a social man who's impacting the community, and I really appreciate you and thank you for the last 7 years partnering with Life PNG Care. And if I can say in monetary value, it's almost some 600,000 or 500,000 this man has spent to Life PNG Care in terms of donating food worth 20,000, 70,000 like this. It's the business is challenging at this time. The kina value is dropping every time. The economy is trying to collapse. In this challenging and hard time, someone is making a commitment to help and impact the community. And I am so blessed with my team. We are all blessed.
And now the finance news. The kina closed lower at $0.2560 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, our kina was buying $0.2485 US, $0.3665 Australian dollars, $0.2167 euro, and 34.85 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold, coffee, palm oil, and copper closed higher. Cocoa and crude oil closed lower, and copper closed the day unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, ASX closed higher, and all ordinaries closed higher as well. TV1 News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Add the kakaro, get up a big smile on face. Time for Kim chicken, a great fumu too. Sip, sip, the mumu, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves. Papua New Guinea. We love a reason for a family gathering. A reason to play. A reason to ignite the flame. A reason to cook the best with the best. Flame Oil, now PNG made for PNG cooking. Flame Oil, winning taste.
Scale Rise brings to you some Scale Indie vibes this independence. Cashing out a total of 300,000 kina in prize money around PNG this independence. 4 fortnightly draws, 75 fortnightly winners, 300 total Scale Rise winners, and 1,000 kina Scale Indie prize for every Scale winner. Here's how to enter the promotion. Buy any Scale or Ori Rise product, write your full name and contact details on the back of the store receipt, drop your entry into the entry box in store. For more information, either check in store or follow us on our Scale Rise PNG page. Terms and conditions apply. Scale Rise, and buy you like it.
Hardware House is more than just a store. It is where quality meets affordability, where culture is proudly celebrated. Spanning 9 provinces, we pride ourselves in offering top-notch customer support and services. We're more than just a store. We're more than a brand. We are Hardware House.
Welcome back. Turning abroad, Townsville man Terry Irving spent 4.5 years behind bars for an armed bank robbery he didn't commit. A Queensland court has ruled he was the victim of a malicious prosecution and ordered he be paid compensation. Today he returned to court but says no amount of money will make up for the pain and injustice he has endured.
fight for justice, and one that is still ongoing.
I've been exonerated, been vindicated, and I've been violated. And the state of Queensland refuses to acknowledge their role in this.
Terry Irving was wrongly convicted of an armed bank robbery in Cairns in 1993. The Indigenous man was acquitted by the High Court after 4.5 years in prison, and the charges against him later dropped entirely. Mr. Irving sued the state government and the investigating police officer. In 2021, the Court of Appeal found the police officer acted maliciously when she held him on charges of accessory to armed robbery with the intent of obtaining evidence to slap him with the more severe charge. Today, lawyers argued how much he should receive in compensation from his malicious prosecution.
31 years since I was incarcerated for something I never done. It's taken this long to be vindicated for that.
His barrister said Mr. Irving's time in the watch house has had a catastrophic impact on his life. There was a lot of violence amongst the prisoners. There was nowhere to sleep. He slept on a plastic mattress on the floor. But the defendant's lawyers submitted he was only held on the accessory charges for 7 days. What Mr. Irving wants more than money, more than anything, is an apology and acknowledgement from the state government for what he's been through. His barrister told the court there's been a complete lack of remorse from either of the defendants. Attorney General Yvette Darth refused to comment on the matter as the case was still before the courts.
No amount of money can make up for the pain, the suffering, the lack of compassion.
Now, the wait for the judge's decision. But Mr. Irving says he prays and hopes
it stops with me.
The Australian government sent expert teams to Fiji this year to help the Pacific's top regional body after its networks were infiltrated by Chinese state-backed hackers, the ABC has learned. The cyber attack on the Pacific Islands Forum Secretariat, which is based in Suva, was first detected in February this year, although the hackers likely gained access well before that. This comes as China continues to press its interests in the Pacific and as competition between China and the West throughout the region continues to intensify. The ABC has been told that the PIF cyber breach detected in February was extensive and that the group behind the hack was intent on gathering information about the Secretariat and its operations. The hackers also wanted to gather information on the Secretariat's communications with PIF members' nations. Over time, expert TEMA have helped PIF expel the hackers and remediate its computer networks. The ABC has also been told that analysis by the Australian Cybersecurity Centre found that the attack was the work of a group of hackers backed by the Chinese government. The largest exhibition of First Nations art displayed in Canberra will open to the public this weekend. Every present pays tribute to the existence and persistence of the world's oldest living culture through a diverse array of works.
Celebration, culture, country, ceremony and community. More than 260 works spanning well over a century.
We challenge these notions of what is Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander art, that it isn't just the dots that people may be familiar with from Central Australia.
Ever Present has been touring since 2021, travelling to Perth, Singapore and Auckland before arriving at the National Gallery.
A lot of the larger works couldn't travel overseas, but we're able to showcase them here today, which is wonderful.
Colonialism and resistance are key themes, with works from the likes of Vincent Namatjira and Richard Bell.
Truth-telling is a really important part of the healing in this country.
The exhibition also puts emerging artists in the spotlight. Billy Bayan created this work in his parents' basement during the pandemic. He never expected it to end up on the national stage.
Career-wise, this is quite easily the biggest moment for me. You know, just seeing the work like alongside all of your heroes and favourite artists, yeah, it's kind of weird and mind-blowing.
The exhibition includes a number of new acquisitions too, including this wearable art on display at the gallery for the first time. The collection is ever expanding. The exhibition runs until August next year, leaving plenty of time to soak in the sights.
The finishing touches are being put on Australia's favourite festival of flowers for its opening this weekend. An unseasonably warm end to winter had prompted fears some Floriade might have bloomed too soon, but organisers have assured visitors there'll be plenty to enjoy.
Annual cue to emerge from winter hibernation.
I'm so excited. I've never seen this park more colourful for opening day of Floriade.
More than 1 million flowers will bloom over the next month for the 37th year of Canberra's anchor tourism event, running with the theme Art in Bloom.
Music, film, literature, paints, all the different medias.
After 18 months of planning, horticulturalists have been working overtime to protect the flowers from last month's unseasonably warm weather. But the winter heat planted a seed among organisers who'll assess whether Floriade should start slightly earlier next year.
We'll take some advice from the horticulturalists on that, but I think there is increasing evidence that we will need to just make some small adjustments.
Today might be a fairly chilly spring day, but from Saturday, organisers are hoping that the weather will turn it on and bring more than 450,000 people through the gates over the next 4 weeks.
We see a younger crowd coming in and enjoying Commonwealth Park in terms of the local aspect, but our tourism is generally an older group of people.
Adding $50 million to the Canberra economy.
While ChatGPT is banned in many schools, generative AI apps that are tailored to the curriculum are being used routinely in some classrooms. An AI pilot in New South Wales will soon be expanded to all public school teachers. It's the second state after South Australia to test its own in-house AI tool, with Western Australia receiving funding for its own pilot. Many experts say AI has the potential to address some of the biggest challenges in education, but a considered approach is needed.
Kind of treat it like a regular human being.
These Year 10 students have been using generative AI for months, and it's transformed the way they learn.
I think I've had to think about it more and sort of had to accustom myself to it, because obviously a lot of jobs in the future are going to want it, so it's important that I learn it now.
The New South Wales Department of Education's in-house AI tool looks like any other messaging platform. It's modelled on ChatGPT but built specifically for the state's curriculum, and it won't write your essays or help you cheat.
It's like it's providing us the why but not giving us the entire answer.
For teachers, it's being used to help reduce admin work.
I remember using it for lesson designs and stuff like that and getting ideas to create lessons for different syllabus dot points.
Late last year, federal and state governments released a national plan for generative AI in schools, which it says should ensure it's used responsibly and ethically. It's a battle many schools and universities are now facing, balancing the need to adapt with the technology, but also proceed with caution.
There's a huge responsibility and a huge opportunity for our schooling system to develop capable young adults who will be able to engage with AI without fear and with a really strong sense of responsibility and ethical understandings of how to use it.
Unfortunately, this is the way the world's going. It's more of a conversation about how we're future-proofing their kids and how we're making them future-proof. So when they go into employment opportunities outside of school, they are set up for their future.
A federal inquiry into the use of generative AI in schools has recommended it be treated as a national priority and to ensure potential risks are urgently addressed.
The really sort of significant ways in which we'll develop our curriculum over the next few years will be when are the right times to use AI to enhance the learning, when are the times to step away from AI and to practice on, for example, times tables before you're allowed to use calculators.
If the kids aren't gaining access to these tools and learning how to use these tools across Australia, then we as a country are going to be left behind.
The New South Wales Government is now calling on the Commonwealth to help fund its trial, which it will expand to all public school teachers by the end of the year. Back home, villagers of Ton in Massahet Island of New Ireland Province recently celebrated the opening of the St. Martin's Lickley Christian Community or LKK 13 Grotto, a worship area for villagers in
Mdatumnot hamlet. The grotto will cater for devotions during the week and at night. The opening of the St. Martin's LKK 13 grotto in Mdatumnot hamlet in Ton Village was celebrated on Monday the 9th of September. The construction of the grotto was funded by the Mark Soipang Foundation.
Challenge now stable Papa Mama. Bro, make sure Sam or pinini blow you to my school book. Time me play die by you play to my series. Not just lessons, he must stop. Bro, you mean, bro, come up him. All walk you be yet. By walk, blow you mean, a place to me. By continue, bro, come up good.
The grotto will cater for devotions during the week and at night. On Sundays, villagers can go to the local parish church with other villages around the island.
So participation will be innocent. You be yet. By you must involve. Long walking will walk. You be right back come up. So, see what?
The opening of the grotto coincided with the opening of the 150-meter seawall. The seawall and the grotto were funded with the purpose to improve the lives of the people there. Chief Executive Officer for Emerald Capital, Lawrence Rausim, also shared the importance of keeping customs alive. Meantime, Chief Executive Officer for Anitua Limited encouraged parents of Masahet Island to raise their children well.
So that you may all be all community believe you will not stop yourself.
This is TV1 News. Next in sports with Rex, Digital ExxonMobil Cup winds up and Biyama Scoops Awards.
These two are creeping into your personal space. Why don't we send them packing? Oh, maybe not.
Bing bang bing, bum bum. Great news! The Digicel TV app now has radio. That's right, your favorite radio stations are on the Digicel TV app, providing you with even more entertainment, plus free streaming of all your favorite radio stations. And you don't need headphones to listen. The Digicel TV app gives you the ultimate entertainment experience on the go, with more drama, more sports, more exciting movies, and now more radio to stream your favorite programs from wherever you are in PNG for free. So what are you waiting for? Download the Digicel TV app today for the ultimate entertainment experience.
Are you thirsty for more? Celebrate this independence with Pepsi's new look, same great taste, and lower than low prices. Only $2.20 in stores now. Includes Pepsi, Pepsi Max, 7-Up, Mirinda, Mountain Dew, Gold Spot, and Coca-Cola. Hurry to your nearest store for more.
After being awarded his doctorate in Australia, John travelled home to his isolated village on the Gira River to celebrate with his own people.
In fact, I have been in school for a long time and I may not know some of the aspects of the traditional customs and so on.
Thanks for staying with us. PNG's under-21 netball team has proven too strong for the Brisbane Pine Rivers outfit with a 62-33 win last night in their preparation outing on their way to qualify for a spot in the World Youth Competition in Cook Islands. The team management Yves Chi stated that the victory is a great booster for the team as the team looks forward to the important tournament. He said the game displayed top skill sets and game knowledge from both sides, but Team PNG were too good for their opponents. The Team PNG departs Brisbane this afternoon en route to Cook Islands via Sydney. Due to time differences, Team PNG departs Sydney on Friday evening and arrives in Cook Islands on Friday morning. The first game is scheduled for Monday, September 16th. The Digicel ExxonMobil Cup 2024 season has closed off another epic year of intriguing rugby league year last night with the awards to recognize and reward players, coaches, clubs, match officials and special people for their hard work and commitment throughout the season. In his welcome remarks, PNG NRLC Board Chairman Adrian Cho expressed how rugby league wouldn't be fun and exciting without the people that make it happen, those that provide entertainment for many rugby league fans out there.
When acknowledging the performances and achievements and skills and dedication and teamwork that goes with it, Chow gave a special rap to naming rights sponsor Digicel PNG for an amazing 14 years of partnership and co-sponsor ExxonMobil for the past 2 years. Chairman also noted the inclusion of the inaugural season of the National Women's Competition this year, the Santos Cup, adding the introduction of the 6 women's teams into the NRLC is historic and groundbreaking. It creates pathways and opportunities for female athletes, coaches, trainers, and officials, increasing the participation of women who break down barriers that lead to essential change for the better. Chow especially thanked naming rights sponsor Santos and the Australian government through Pacific All Sports for their partnership. He also acknowledged all franchise clubs together with their sponsors who are the backbone of this competition.
To conclude, I congratulate our grand finalists and wish them all the best on Sunday. I look forward to a hard-fought and entertaining grand final that will showcase the very best of our Digicel ExxonMobil Cup and the Santos Cup. Thank you to all the supporters and fans for your passion and love of the game.
PNG RFL board member and Digicel Vice President Lorna McPherson said in her last 15 years involvement with the Digicel Cup and now partnering with ExxonMobil and with Santos coming on board for the women's game is an amazing achievement. She said it was so exciting to see the quality of players and youngsters coming up and congratulated everyone.
It's been so exciting. You can see the difference in the game. You can see the quality of the players. You can see the youngsters coming up as well. And to have the women as well now as part of our sort of family, it's just unique. So well done Santos, well done women and the team as well. So absolutely amazing job too. And you know, the whole thing is the fact that every single year the game has got better and better and better. And that's about the franchisees, it's about the investment in the game as well. It's about the quality of the referees. You know, the fact that even TVWAN as well, you know, being part of that sort of family, being able to introduce the video referee, everything has changed about the game and we have just got stronger and stronger and stronger. So as a sponsor, Digicel is absolutely proud to be part of the journey.
Meanwhile, on the awards, the Mount Hagen Eagles dominated the 2024 Digicel ExxonMobil Cup Team of the Year, with Francis Ray named Coach of the Year and Captain Henry Wan Player of the Year. The Team of the Year are Fullback of the Year Kaupa Sipa Wigman, Winger of the Year Jade Pook Muruks, Centre of the Year Junior Igila Wigman, 5'8" of the Year Victor Ruing Miox, Halfback of the Year Solomon Pukari Wigman, Prop of the Year Henry Wan Eagles, Back Row of the Year Simon Johnson Gurias, Hooker of the Year Liklil Kiap Eagles, and Lock of the Year Jeremiah Ronald Eagles. Dual top try scorers Dominic Alice Jr. Gurias and Seifa Diet Lahanis with 14 tries apiece. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
On the eve of the Santos Cup and Digicel ExxonMobil Cup Grand Finals on Sunday, PNG RFL CEO Stanley Hondina, on behalf of the chairman, and the board has praised and commended efforts of the teams that participated in the two semi-professional competitions this year, the Santos Cup and the Digital ExxonMobil Cup. Ondina said 2024 was a breakout year for PNG RFL and excited about a number of milestone pathway programs are being delivered, including the launch of the inaugural women's competition, the Santos Cup, with its first grand final this Sunday, which will coincide with the Digital ExxonMobil Cup grand final. Ondina thanked hard-working staff, administrators and technical officials who worked tirelessly behind the scenes week in, week out to keep the games going despite numerous challenges this year. CEO congratulated the two women teams, the Barris and Lahanis, and the two men's teams, Eagles and Wigmen, for making the grand final and wished them all the best for this Sunday's game.
Our Women's National Rugby League grand final, it is a testament to the good work that the team have been doing behind the scenes. Shout out to the people and performance pathway department within PNG RFL, a new department we created in charge of the competitions and the capacity development in our coaching, training, and everything we do as far as the competitions and pathways are concerned. General Manager Tony Ache, men in charge of the elite competitions, Lead Isaac, Yuri too assisting in the women's space with the Santos Cup. We congratulate them on turning out what has been a challenging year to come to a place where we are about to end the game.
Former Oceania Sevens rugby representative player and Central Dabaris Women's Rugby League latest recruit, Mari Biama, has made an instant impression in her first stint at the inaugural National Women's Rugby League competition, the Santos Cup. At last night's first ever Santos Cup Awards night, the 25-year-old Western Gulf rugby sensation scooped 3 major awards for a standout debut season: top try scorer, top point scorer and People's Choice Award. Mari was over the moon and dedicated her latest feat to the son Griffin, who's been her main inspiration.
The former PNG Women's Sevens rugby captain is certainly relishing the moment after switching code to join the Central Franchise Women's team this year. Murray is athletic and explosive in attack and hits the line hard with intent to easily mesmerize the opposing defense. She uses speed to score points, which has become her trademark. Marie has been in fine scoring form since bursting onto the Rugby League arena in the opening round of the Santos Cup, scoring some sensational tries. Marie, making her presence felt, has made an instant impression for the inaugural National Women's Rugby League competition, the Santos Cup. After scooping up 3 awards last night, Marie was blown away by the occasion.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting these awards, but I got the Player of the Year, People's Choice Award, and top point scorer and top try scorer.
Marie said coming across from rugby union to league was a real tough decision, but because of her son, she chose league. She thanked the Dabaris players and coaching staff for openly welcoming her to the family, making her transition a lot easier.
It was a hard decision from union to league. It was very hard for me, but because of my son, I had to do what's right there. Yep. Going into the Dabaris, they welcomed me with open arms, and yeah, I was so thankful to be in that team.
Marie was quite excited that her girls made it through to the big grand final. Unfortunately, will miss the most important game of all after picking up a season-ending ankle injury last weekend against Vipers. However, she's excited about her girls making it all the way and wishing them all the best for Sunday.
Go out there, have fun, play the best you can play, and please cut out the chorus lick. Yeah. But hold our best this weekend, we'll be supporting.
Marie said if she had to pick between rugby and league, she would say she's enjoying rugby league at the moment and has vowed to stick with it for the long haul. Playing for the national women's team is her next goal. She's always thankful for the Dabaris management, the team manager, the coach, and everyone who has been part of her journey over the past 7 to 8 weeks. On a personal note, she says her son motivates her every day, adding it is very hard to take a child to training every day, but so thankful for everyone who always have her back.
I'm not rushing things too fast, but one at a time. So one goal that I want to achieve this year is to be in the national team for Rugby League. Yeah.
Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.
Hosea Kolinisau is the Fiji Airways men's national sevens coach and will be contracted for the next 4 years. Fiji Rugby Union interim chairman Peter Mazei says Kolinisau's impressive results over the past 4 months have demonstrated his capacity and vision for the future. He says they are excited about his continued leadership in pursuing gold at the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics.
Paris 2024 not only captivated the live audience but also reached millions of audience around the globe across digital and the broadcast platforms, including an impressive 11.6 million broadcast viewers in France alone for the men's final. The success is a testament to the incredible work and dedication of everyone involved. Following comprehensive discussions with coaches, team managers, captains, and an independent review team, they were delighted to confirm Hosea will continue as head coach of the men's sevens team for the next 4 years. Hosea's impressive results over the past 4 months have demonstrated his capability and vision for the future. He has major plans moving forward, which he will share in due course. Fiji Rugby Union are excited about the potential of the men's sevens team under his continued leadership and are committed to pursuing gold at the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028. Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.
Australia's National Rugby League competition enters the finals starting this evening. 8 best teams in the competition will battle it out for the prestigious title. Reigning champions Penrith Panthers take on the Sydney Roosters in the finals opener this evening at 7:50 p.m. at the Bluebird Stadium. It is a home final for Panthers, who have not been in their best form these past weeks, with their main man Nathan Cleary being on and off the pitch. Returning from injury, the superstar halfback will lead the team into finals as the club search for their 4th consecutive NRL title. Plagued with injury, the Sydney Roosters have named a strong side. Roosters haven't won a game against Panthers since 2020, but anything can happen in the finals football. They'll be relying on their skipper James Tedesco and need their forward pack to match the opposition in the middle confrontations. Saturday will see a double-header. Minor premiers the Melbourne Storm host the visiting Cronulla Sharks at Amy Park, while the 5th place North Queensland Cowboys welcome Newcastle Knights at Queensland Countrybank Stadium. The Storm enters the contest as early favourites for the NRL Premiership title to beat the Sharks at home. Jerome Hughes is in career best form and would prove a handful for the opposition. For the 2016 Premiers, they are yet to beat top 4 teams this season, hence beating the Storm would be a hard task. The return of Nico Hines would give Craig Fitzgibbon's men some confidence. They wouldn't want to exceed in straight sets like last year. Match number 2 on Saturday will be an elimination final. The team that wins the match will go on to see the semi-final. The losing team bows out of the competition. The Cowboys are in such a fine form. Many believe they are a chance outside the top 4 to snatch the title. The combination of Scott Drinkwater, Rhys Robson and crafty little halfback Tom Deedon have been great. They are tipped to beat Adam O'Brien's men. The Knights showed up last week and beat Wayne Bennett's Dolphins to squeeze into top 8. If they maintain their defense like last weekend's match, they are a chance to go deep into the finals. Week 1 of the finals conclude with much anticipated final match between Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs and Manly Sea Eagles. Winner progresses and loser bows out. The Dogs made the finals for the first time since 2016, and skipper Stephen Crichton has been a massive addition to the club this year. The Sea Eagles welcome Tommy Tabo back into the side for finals. They have a very good pack right across the park with top-class halfback in Dalit Cherry Evans steering the team. It will be a great match to wrap up week 1 of the finals. Watch all these matches on TV1. That's all we have in sports, Jasmine.
Thank you, Rex. And now the weather forecast.
Southern region, Port Moresby, sunny to partly cloudy with evening rain drizzles possible. Daru, partly cloudy with evening rain showers and drizzles. Kerma, evening periods of rain showers and drizzles with possible thunderstorms. Alotau, partly cloudy with possible evening showers and drizzles. And Poponeta, evening rain showers and drizzles and possible thunderstorms. Momase, Ley, cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorms. Medang, cloudy with evening rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Wewak, partly cloudy with few evening showers. Vanimo, partly cloudy with few evening showers and drizzles. New Guinea Islands, Lorengau, periods of rain and possible thunderstorms easing. Kavieng, cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, periods of rain showers and possible thunderstorms easing. Kimbe and Buka, rain showers and possible thunderstorms easing to cloudy periods. Highlands, Mount Hagen, cloudy with rain and thunderstorm. Gorka Bands and Kundiawa, evening rain showers and possible thunderstorms to low cloud bases. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, rain showers and possible thunderstorms easing to cloudy. Ocean forecast for PNG areas for the next 24 hours. Coral seas moderate to rough with southeast winds of 20 to 30 knots. Solomon Sea, seas slight to moderate with southeast winds of 10 to 20 knots. Bismarck Sea, seas moderate to rough along the western sector with southeast winds of 15 to 20 knots, reaching to 33 knots along the western sector. Pacific Ocean, seas slight with southeast tending clockwise winds of 5 to 15 knots. In coastal waters forecast, waters of southern PNG and Indonesian border to Daru, to Kiwai Islands, Herima, Yule Island, Hood Point to Samarai Islands. Seas 1.5 to 2.5 meters, rising to 3 meters by evening along morning areas. Waters of Finchafen through Vitia Strait to Siasi and Long Islands, seas 2 to 3 meters.
And that ends the news tonight. Have a safe weekend. Bye now.
The TV1 News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.